Hi everyone, it's Nat here. I'm on with Thrifty Thursdays, so that's an open collaboration that's hosted by Sheree at Turquoise Dreaming, so I'll link her down below. There's heaps of people that participate in this one, so if you go to Sheree's videos, she has links to all the people participating. So of course it's where we show the goodies that we find, thrifty goodies that we find for our crafting. And they don't just have to be from the secondhand stores and that. They can be from other stores and that. And sometimes you'll go to a clearance or something and want to show the cheapies that you found. So also, before I start, I want to apologise for not being on crafting much. I have a bit of a niggling injury to my main hand. I'm left-handed and it's been going on over the last couple of months. So I'm waiting for assessment just to see what's going on. It'd be really uncomfortable for me to cut things with the scissors or squeeze the glue bottle at the moment, so which is so frustrating. So I'm trying to give it a bit of a break. I can do a fair bit of stuff, but not necessarily crafting stuff, unfortunately. So I've been trying to keep busy doing other things. So I hope to have some answers with that soon, and then I'll be able to figure out what I can and can't or should and shouldn't do. And then hopefully I will be back on crafting. I'm sure that no matter what the issue is, I will find some crafting to do because nothing's going to stop me. So now I hope you've all been fit and healthy. All right, so I had to go for a drive as usual, so I found a couple of little op shops that I hadn't been to before, so I thought I'd check those out. And I grabbed some things. So first of all, I'll show you some books. Now, you've probably seen these before. I already have probably the set of these plus some doubles. But I do grab them whenever I see them because I love the pictures in them. So they are the Time Life Encyclopedia of Gardening. And you get all different volumes. So this time I picked up flowering shrubs, orchids, and perennials and lawns and ground covers. So there's some nice ones. So I think they're $1.50 each, but that's all right. I don't mind paying that. You get a lot out of them. So these are, God, I have to read through all of this to find it. 1978. And what we love about them is the illustrations. So we've got some disease and bug ones there, but these just perfect for journaling cards, big tags, pockets. Aren't they gorgeous? They are slightly glossy, but as I've said a lot of times, that does not bother me. It is junk journaling, not vintage matte page journaling. That's the way I look at it. But look at those, aren't they gorgeous? So that's that one. I'll have a quick flick through the orchids one. So I just got back from going with a nice night walk with my son. He doesn't like going out during the day, so we go at night time after tea for a walk. I have a bus stop, a big bus station across the road from me, and there's a big car park, so we go over and walk around that. It's sort of safe because it's well lit up. We used to go up and down the road, but it's quite a steep, long climb, and it gets a bit much, so. And it's very dark too. It's not really the safest or best road to be walking up and down at night. Oh, that's really pretty. What is that one? I can't read that. Scaphospalum gibbosum flower. Resembles a slender flamingo. I suppose it does sort of resemble a bird. Very pretty. And the perennials. So yes, I've just been organising a little bit. I've been resting most of this last week, but before that I was organising them, getting back to it just a little bit here and there. As you can see, I can use my hand in that, but yeah, it just is uncomfortable and hurts, and there's certain things that aren't good, like using the scissors. I did a bit of pruning the other day and I had to do it with my right hand, and that was fun. I was trying not to cut my left hand fingers off. And lawns and ground covers, which would think would be pretty boring, but some ground covers are quite nice. It's not a lot, but they're really cool, those little pictures. That'd be good for tags. And then you get the photos near the front. So that is that. Lots of books. Now, I've got everything in a bag next to me as usual because I never have enough room on my desk to pull it all out. Because I've got too many tools up here. There was this Fine Art Pure Cotton Canvas. It was $1 for the pack, and I think all 5 are in there. And I thought that's pretty cheap, really. I haven't used canvas much, but I think that'd be cool for a cover on a journal. If not, just have fun and do some artwork to hang up somewhere. So I thought I'd grab that. I love getting this sort of thing cheap at the second-hand shop, and then you don't feel bad messing around with it and creating. There was a telephone message book. I do have one of these, but I had to get this one. I'm not sure if the one I've got is the same colour or not, but I love the size of these. And then you can, you mustn't need, the Spirex family of carbonless. Yeah, so it's carbonless. You don't need the carbon. So I'll have to be careful with that because you don't want to put something in a journal that's going to leave marks anywhere. So sometimes what I do is stick the 2 pieces together so that doesn't happen, and makes it a bit thicker. A couple of dress patterns, or just one by the looks. Just grab that one. If I see them cheap, I'll go through and see if there's any retro ones I like. This, I love this. It's a cross stitch. I won't be able to do that for a while, but it's Peter Rabbit, and it's so cute. So I thought, yep, gonna get that. And that'd be nice on a tag or a cover or something. Oh, here's the other pattern. I thought I got a couple. So again, just quite retro. I might take it out of the bag. Recycle the bag. I just bought some, I've got this wire shelving in my craft room. I've got it everywhere, actually. I've got some in my craft room, I've got some in my bedroom, I've got some in my lounge room, and I just bought some for my kitchen to do a recycling rack, because we have our rubbish bin and our recycle bin, but the recycle bin's always overflowing, and I got sick of it. And my son seems really keen in recycling everything at the moment, so I thought I'd do a rack. So we've got the rubbish bin at the bottom, and behind that is the recycle bin still, but we just put cans and milk cartons and that sort of thing in there. And then up on the next shelf we have a box where we put book pages and squashed cardboard and that. And then up on the top we have a box that we put our donatable bottles and that in, because I take them off and take them to the recycling station and get the money for them, and then we donate that to a specific charity. Yeah, so that is that one, which is nice and retro, ladies, again. So yes, this, and then I have a bag. Keep big bags, and soft plastics go in a bag that's down the bottom of the rack as well. So that's where that will go. Now, there was some, it's photo paper. I did get some big sheets, I think it was, of photo paper previously, and I was going to use them for some alcohol ink and try out some other stuff with them as well. But I saw these, and these are nice little ones, and I thought, well, they're great for journaling cards or whatever, so they'll be good to try out the alcohol ink on as well. And it was only 50 cents, so I thought, why not? I mean, I could print photos out on them too. There was some ribbon. So someone's gifted me some A4 pieces of this sort of thing, and they're so much fun to use in clusters especially. So when I saw this, I thought this is great because you can just cut the little bits off. Don't know what to call the stuff. There was this scarf, which is silk of some sort. I love the colour and I love the fact that it's beautiful silk, so I thought I would grab that. There was some Japanese style paper, so they call it using Japanese paper. I have been gifted a fair bit of this before that I have around here somewhere, so this will go with that. And I don't know what the paper clip's for. It was probably just holding this paper or the label or something. But that was 50 cents for that little bit of paper, so that's quite nice. Oh, this, I love these. They're mug coasters. I didn't even know what they were when I bought them, but I think it was 50 cents for the bag of this. It has these, I think they're coasters as well, little crocheted coasters. So they'll be cool as an embellishment on a cover or some slow stitching or something. But I love these coasters. So we've got a cat, we've got a sunflower and pumpkins, nice autumn one. So I think on covers these will be great. They're nice quilted ones. I know it's a shame not to use them as coasters and that, but I can reuse the pins. Beautiful pumpkins. So they're quite autumnal, aren't they? Those four. Which is beautiful. And then the cat one. So real good score. They should have been like $2 each or something. What else is in this bag of goodies? Yeah, because one of the op shops I'd never been to, but there was an advert that they were having a 50-cent sale. But of course I got there later on in the day, so probably all the good stuff was gone. But I did get a pair of shoes that are almost new for 50 cents. And then I got the stuff that I just showed you. I did go to another little shop as well, so some of it come from there. So there was this lot of jewellery, and I will take this apart, but I love the brown leaves. Looks like it's been taken apart anyway, so I'll cut the rest of the wire off because I'm not really a fan of the wire wrapping that's been done there. But I do love the leaves and the colour of the beads, and especially these Japanese or Chinese themed coins. They feel like they're plastic though. They don't feel like metal. They're not cold. Hard to tell. They're very, very light, but they're beautiful. So they'll be great to go with my other Oriental ephemera. Put them back in the bag. My son's been cooking for me the past few weeks. 5 nights a week he cooks for me. Very lucky I am. Getting spoiled because he's cooking the best meals. Alright, and then the last thing I got from the op shop were these bits and pieces. So this fell out of a book, so I nabbed it. It says something like, a name can be a minion to live, it may ensure deep happiness. It is worth trying. Something like that, anyway. A name can be a minion to live. It may, yeah, I'm sure that says ensure deep happiness. But it says 50, 26th of March, 50, George. I thought that might be cool just to stick in a journal somewhere. And then there were some postcards, and she actually gave these to me for free because it was getting near the end of the day and she couldn't be bothered adding them up onto what I already got. But in this place they had their postcards for 20 cents each, which was brilliant. I should have just bought them all, but most of them were like modern ones, and I have a stack of postcards here already, so I'm really only interested in vintage ones. But there was this, which I think is a photo. It says Washington. And then this beautiful castle, I love that, Durham Cathedral. And then this one, which is a bit dog-eared, but that's all right, St. James's Palace. Absolutely beautiful. This one's got all these scratches on everywhere, but I don't mind. At Enniskillen. Don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm trying. And then I saw this and had to get this for my son's journal. So, so cute. And today, now that was, when did I do that? Last week I went to those op shops, because my arm's no good, but I can still shop. So I'll be doing a bit of that now. And today I had to go to Kmart to pick up some poles for my wire racks in the kitchen. It was a bit annoying too because initially I have a silver rack that has silver shelves, and so I had taken it apart and taken a couple of the shelves off. So I had those shelves here, so I thought all I need is the poles. I've already got the shelves. So I look online and they don't have silver poles anymore, so I had to go get black poles to go with my silver shelves. So I thought I'm not going to, well, since I've got those shelves, I'm not going to spend extra to get black shelves. So it's a bit of a mismatched shelving unit. But that's all I was meant to get while I was in Kmart. But I did end up I did get myself some practical stuff, some clothes. But they had these clay stamps. I thought these might be fun to try to do patterns with jelly printing. So I'll give that a go. If not, I'll probably use them with some clay sometime too as well, with my daughter, because she's got lots of polymer clay. So maybe we'll do something like that sometime with those. I bought one of their wax seal stamps because they had a leaf one. They have a love heart one too, but I don't want that one. But I thought I'll give the leaf one a go, and they're quite cheap. That came up. This, I didn't know they had this. It's foil leaf flakes. Now, the lovely Carolyn from Lacey Creations has left me with a whole heap of gold leaf. But this has silver, I don't know if it's meant to be bronze and copper. Does it say? No, it just says foil leaf flakes. So I thought that would be heaps of fun to use. I had some washi. I must stop buying washi. I've got piles of it here, but these were hard to resist because they're botanicals, and it looks like it's an Aussie theme too because we've got wattle, which I was really impressed. I don't think the quality will be that great, but that's all right. I just go careful when I'm peeling it and then use glue stick. It's got galahs, gum leaves, all your different Australian plants there by the looks. I'm not sure what bird that's meant to be. Maybe a kookaburra or something. Hard to tell. But lovely ones. And they had some paper packs. I think they're usually $4 and they're clearing these for $3, which isn't much different. And I shouldn't be buying more paper. I've got stacks of scrapbook paper and these little paper pads, and I never use them. But that'll change. A lot of the stuff I've collected over the last few years is for me to use into the future as well. So this one's Positive Vibes. So there's 15 designs, 30 sheets. But what attracted me was the cheetahs. In one of my last hauls, I did find some cheetah fabric. So, and the daisies are really cute. And you can always change up the ones that you don't fancy that much by tea dyeing, stamping, painting, whatever. Anyway, this one might be good with my zebra-themed bits and pieces. I love the blingy one too. And then I got the whimsical one, which has unicorns and rainbows, all that sort of thing. So that's quite nice. Bit different. At Coles, they had these. I thought these were white, but they're not. They're black ink, but that's all right. These are in the clearance aisle at Coles, and I think they're about $2 each. So I thought that was good value. They're Sharpie pens, but it looks like they're gel pens. I've got comfort grip too. So I think that'd be pretty good. I'm going to give them a go for writing with, and they might be good to use on some mixed medias and that as well. So I thought for that price, I will grab them. Now, almost done because you don't need to see my clothes. The last thing I got were more clay stamps. So these are smaller ones, but I really like the designs they've got. So I think they're going to be heaps of fun to mess around with. I'll try them out with some paint and that anyway. So they're cheap enough to grab and give a go. So that is it for this week's Thrifty Thursday. Take care of yourselves. Try and have some crafty fun. And I will see you tomorrow for Friday book haul. See you later, guys.